Okay. Okay. So very good morning, students. Yes. Today we are going to have a case discussion on UI and UX using the Inkscape tool. So as you know that user experience and user designs can easily be provided with various open source tools, but we have in our syllabus curriculum Inkscape. How this Inkscape we will be able to leverage for developing each and every designs and applications. So you have to share your experience of certain exercises how you have done using Inkscape tool. So let me ask you the very first exercise of you have to create a responsive societal application. So you have to explain the guideline followed by give some examples and then give some applications. Yes.
Sir, and I have done the societal application on design, sir. So before going to design, I first see what on the society application which I can implement, sir. So there are many examples like roadside cleanup, beach and park cleanup, and even the littering places where we can filter or you can separate the degradable and non-degradable waste and afforestation and deforestation. So in that I took like planting trees, sir. And for planting trees, I just made the two scenes where a scene will be a deserted lake and will be evergreen place, sir. So first I started implementing by making trees in each and every place, sir. I use cylinder for making the tree trunks, and I use circles and I made it to object path and edited it for each and every. And I add some text like stop deforestation and grow more trees.
Good, Lokesh, well explained. Anyone can explain the UI interaction pattern, interactive pattern style. How can we do it in Inkscape?
So before we get into the making in software, first we should analyze the design. What is pattern? So pattern is the repetitive shapes in this design. It's usually geometrical or something symbolic motifs. So making a design a single geometric thing or any symbols and making them repetitive will make the pattern design. This pattern design we can see in day-to-day life like garments, tiles and designs, stickerings everywhere. This is mostly used in fabrications like dress, sarees like that, and usually these patterns are used for that it emphasize the designs for greatness because making the design more brand. So we use patterns.
Good and interesting, very when you talk about the pattern and its importance in designs. So who can explain about the UI style guide? And the style guide, you know that clip arts, word arts, font typefaces, even you can have style guide for a logo also. So can you brief on that exercise?
I would like to break the style guide. I would like to talk about the logo styles and the types of logo. Logo is used for the brand identity to express their whole idea about the companies. There are many types of logo like word logos. Like word logos is about the logo containing the word of the company. Like NASA, it's not a full form of their company's name, but it's the abbreviation of that company. So NASA only the font will be NASA only now. And the letter, and also another type of logo is letter type, and it's like normal letter logos like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. They're using the full name of their company as a logo, and pictorial form. Many brands use their pictures to express the company's motto, like Apple, like these companies. And also another type of logo is combining the word and the picture in one single logo, like Burger King and Adidas. They are using the both logo and the picture. I mean, picture and the word in a single logo. I designed a logo with using Inkscape for our UI UX lab. First I rough sketch by using a rough note. I designed a logo for a company
with multimedia company, Mega Visuals. So I took the words MV and make a stock pattern with using the MV letters and design the logo with using the Inkscape.
Good, that's really awesome, Afsar. You have given a very brief procedural explanation. And someone can explain about how to develop a wire flow diagram for in Inkscape.
Yes, sir. So I would like to make the workflow diagram updation, sir. So workflow is mainly used in the 3D modeling sector, sir. Majorly, it plays a vital role in 3D printing and to design the outer layer structure of the product or its outer skeleton model, sir. So in wire flow diagram, we are making sure that the parts in between and the outer parts are the main thing we used to do design in that, sir. So according to wire flow, we are using the interpolate option in the Inkscape and for making that as a structure form as head and body of a product or a animal or a pictorial representation of a human being, sir. So we are making the outer structure as a skeleton model and we are doing the workflow in that picture format, sir.
It's really great, very well explained. So anyone can explain the comparison between the various open source software like for example Canva and Flutterflow, Figma, and please compare these three tools with Inkscape.
Yes, sir. So, like you said, these three tools are also like a free tool, just like Inkscape for used to do design. So, but there are some differences between these two. So, like Flutterflow and Figma are mainly used for UI. In which Flutterflow is used to develop front end and back end. So Flutterflow has low code also it is inbuilt in it. But Figma is not like that. It is only used to design UI UX. That means front end only. So there is no code, and it is completely free. And Flutterflow has a limited free version, and that is also premium version. So Canva is just like Inkscape, used to mainly design logos or posters or resumes like we did or many other purposes, and it also has inbuilt templates for such designs. So that's the key difference between Inkscape and these three.
Thanks, Sabri. You've given a very clear understanding about the differences between all the four tools. And can anyone explain the design thinking process, how it can be visualized in Inkscape for developing a new product?
Sir, as we all know about the design thinking in our base method. So, but in UI UX, it is new to express the design thinking concept in UI UX concept. So, design thinking concept is usually it has several stages. First, we have to empathize the problems. Empathize means we need to analyze the user's need and their challenges they are facing in the several product or in several phases. We have to analyze the user needs, and next is ideate. Ideate means we have to state the problem statement of the problem, and next is define. We have to define the solution for the problem, and after implementation, after the idea define, we have to do a prototype of our design, which is a prototype or a final product. In next we have to make a testing part with the user. With the user, they will test the prototype or a final product, and they give their feedback, and we can able to enhance the product features. And in UI UX in Inkscape, we will design the stages of this design thinking by using the vector drawings and several tools. That's all.
Good, Kirti Kumar. Well, explain all the 5 design thinking phases with the example of Inkscape tool. Good, thanks for the understanding. You briefed all the very important 6 exercises with clear guidelines and procedure and with examples and necessary applications. Thank you, students. Please proceed.
Thank you.
Thank you.